Hello everyone. I have a lap full of Bane, as one does during it. Oh, well, never mind. Boing! Yeah, it was a springy boy. What a good one, hi. Oh no, Izzy. How cold is it for you there? Actually, I don't know if the pools are open here yet either. It's like nice, but not what I would call pool weather. Yeah. Welcome in though, Izzy. I think that's all the treats there. Also, I didn't read like the top of chat. Hello chat. Hi. Hello. Purple enjoy your lurk, Kitten with Firster, Zia, Sonia with some pets, Gidge, hello, Trina with First. I'm probably gonna miss some things because I'm trying to catch up. Glitter, welcome. Yeah, Beanie was in the window to start out. Looking outside because I have it open. JR, welcome in. All the treats redeemed. And Jared with the scam streak. Nice. Also, it's very dark, but I'll remind me before I take it off to give you guys some flashlight time on the magnetic. I have one little chip here and the problem with Polo right thumb, which is due to the nail peeling. Not the, I mean, you know, when the nail peels, the polish peels with it, but the polish didn't actually chip. They're amazing, Izzy. I used as I look at my, how many fingers do I have? I used 5 of the 6. So we have another magnetic stream in the semi-near future. Because I really want to explore the tiger's eye idea. I think it could be so cool. Like, what if it's super cool, chat? But that'll be for another day, because today is about glitter. And I have a couple thoughts, and then I'm like, am I just fucking basic now? Am I lazy? Because the first thing that came to mind was a lazy gradient. And I'm like, it has lazy in the name, and I literally just did that. But like, it would be so good, and I could use all of them. Hi, Snaz. Beanie's eye looks so good, chat. Look at this little boy's face. You can see his eyeball. Huh? Like it's not all snotty. TBH, TMI, probably. But you guys know. Sometimes it's kind of gnarly. Menchie is good. Hi, can you back off? Thank you. Oh, they love pink. They just have to stay on brand and hate all colors except for red. Who's using all that Menchie then? Is Menchie not pink? Hi. Oh wait, are you saying you do not say you hate all? Wait, is Gidge not only admitting but defending liking other colors? Blink twice if you need help. I can't see you blink, obviously. Hi, Taurus. I thought you were yelling at me for saying that you liked pink, but you were yelling at me for saying that you hated other colors. All right, I might need to do something with the light balance too. It's a kind of mixed day. Yeah, Beanie, give me a second here. When the sun comes out, it's kind of bright. Can you back up just a bit? Yeah, good boy. It's a really lovely day. This feels like what a spring day ought to be like. Not the 90-degree shit, not the 40-degree shit. Just like a nice sunny day. You are so impatient. It is also a paste day. Hey, Vexed. Welcome in. Yeah, the rain was like persistent. I feel like I can't remember the last time it rained that long, just like in a row. And I mean, mostly it was fine. It's not like I fucking have anywhere to go. Yeah. Yeah, what day were you supposed to open, Izzy? Is that missing like 4 Tuesday, Monday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday? Don't ask why I counted the days like that. Oh, today. Full 4. Alright. Hold on, Manny. Good boy. Yeah, what yummy medicine. What a good boy. Yeah, yummy, yummy paste. Oh, that's wearing Holo and the sun refuses to come out is just one of the saddest things. It's like, please, can I have some sunlight? Good boy. He's a good boy. Wow, your his whiskers look really long on camera right now for some reason. It's like the weird overcast light is actually like pretty good. He's a cute boy. Yeah, the green in this is very turquoisey to me, Izzy. Do you like it in this collection? I feel like let's take a look, shall we, chat? Disclaimer, of course. Well, not of course, but disclaimer. I did receive these as PR. Hi, can I put this on your chair? Thanks. I have these all facing you. I know, I'm sorry. I want to be able to read it, chat. I'm sorry. I can't read upside down today. Many days I can. Today I cannot. Bonus life. Also, did I say hello, Amarexus? Say pretty close to the picture. Pretty close. You think the gold's too cool? Holo Taco's yellows do usually lean that way. Like, there have been a couple of warm golds, like what was that bottle service? Is that what it's called? Glitch and Glam. Shocker. I like it. Got a little bit of glitter clump there, but I mean, it's glitter. You're gonna need to move it around a little bit. Must have been sitting. Do we have that on this one? No. Must have been sitting weird wherever it was being stored. Also, pretty close to the... Looks, I would say maybe looks slightly warmer here, but also it might look slightly warmer on the nail because one thing with glitters is that like they stick to the sides of the bottle a little bit, so sometimes they obscure like they obscure the non-glitter, the base polish words are hard. So in the swatch, you're gonna see more. Also, I feel like we're getting kind of some glare here, but you're gonna see more of like the base color on the nail because it's not sticking, you know, like the way that it clings to the side of the, you know.
That purple MSLP gargle.
Hey Ace, thank you so much for the 17 months with Prime. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing, because I mean that was the thing that it looked like to me. I was like, they look like buildable and like a little jelly, and like a lazy gradient would work really well with them. Dude.
Scam train.
There possibly might be. There's a what do I want to say that? A check. Whoa, shit. A checkbox, except it's not a box, it's a circle.
Testing the battery alert system.
Wait, battery isn't actually streaming, is he? Oh. Of course, sometimes battery doesn't even need to be streaming in order to get got by the alerts, because if they play Noida offline, they use OBS. Kitten and Izzy and Anon, thank you for the bits and the gift sub to Amarexus. I appreciate that. I'm glad to see people excited about this collection, because like it's such a springy glitter color story. Like most of Holo Taco's glitters are like jewel tonier. That's maybe not a word. The blue is 8-bit blues. Another one with a little bit of glitter settling at the... Also pretty close to the picture. Hey Rat, welcome in. GG Firstest. We are just getting to taking a look at these colors and having a little scam as we do so. Hopefully Beanie doesn't want to go back up there. Wow, he's really getting in those toes. Can you see that, chat? You hear that? I dag it. Beanie also doing his nails. Hey, Torny. Oh god, yeah, I've got the fucking ugliest shit AI category art now.
Interesting.
Anon with the tier 2 to Ratleg. That's a Beanie treat. Beanie, would you like to chew on something other than your toe? Thank you, Anon. Hey, Mr. Bean. Yeah, no, stay over there. Stay over there. Back up. Oh, also, I didn't update the chomp counter. I'll do that now. What a nice boy. That was very nice. What a good boy. What a nice one. Yeah. You look sleepy. Do you want to be in a burrito, Mr. Bean? Hey, Toffee Man. Welcome in. Do you want to go in there, or are you just going to go there? Do you want a burrito, Mr. Beanie? Oh well. Gotta make sure that the Grey Prince Bean is comfy. The gold is Coin Toss. I don't mind the square glitters. I don't know. Like trying to compare them. Like my eyeballs don't want to like pick them out in the swatch or in the bottle, to be honest. It's a really soft gold. Like, I know satin is a texture, not a color, but I want to use satiny as a color adjective somehow. It does tie in with the collection name quite well, Izzy. Oh. My neck is a little bit stiff. And my back. My neck. And my back.
Lavender was top seller this morning, but I really like the blue/teal.
Goes or that's the green/turquoise. I feel like both of these lean. You know what I mean? Like, this is not a true green. That's not a true blue. And I'm not mad about it at all. Also, Snaz, thank you so much for the 300 bits. Bite my peach. I mean, is that like innuendo? Is that innuendo? Because the peach is the booty. I like this a lot. This has very, very copper vibes. Like, it's not just a peachy orange. Like, it's copper. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, imagine me remembering other shade names and not going by my own just recollection of the color. Oh, you know that one. It's a scattered holo. Oh, did she? An idiot? Chad, thank you for the hype train. Control Cutie for the pink. We'll do flashlight time too, of course. And the goodbye flashlight time for the magnetics. I've really enjoyed having these on. Alright, and then we've got Lo-Fi Lavender. And I like that one a lot too. Another one with a little bit of glitter settling, but that's what balls are for, chat. If it's really stuck, you can use balls with magnets to like pull it against the parts that are stuck on the glass a lot. Also, I really think, I mean, overall, I think Holo Taco is very good at their swatches, but a couple times lately, I remember we discussed how it seemed a little, the bottle seemed a little bit different than the pictures. And I feel like these are super, super color accurate. Missed opportunity for Pixel Periwinkle, Izzy. Although I do like Lo-Fi Lavender. See, now in my head, now that we've had that, this is Pixel Periwinkle in my head, and I'll never remember fucking Lo-Fi Lavender. Yes, yeah. These are like such ocean vibes. I really like the what else is in this formula? What is giving it that like metallic sheen? I need to read the actual descriptions, because like it's hollow and it's a chunky glitter, but it's also got like this very metallic sheen to it. Super good. Also, did we do these last Saturday? Are these a week old? Oh, super good. That was last nail stream. Sparkling holographic glitter polishes and seven punchy pastel hues from the low-res rainbow. Pixel glitter nail polishes. Yeah, I feel like there's, I don't know, maybe it's just that much glitter. It's just that fucking shiny. But you guys see what I'm talking about. I can't wait to see the finish in person. Yeah, I hope that all went smoothly, Izzy. I'm sorry to hear that. I think we talked about before. Can you guys hear that? Horn alarm honking. Okay, it stopped. Yeah, just the logistics and stuff of coordinating that. I'm sure we're getting everybody to come in from different areas. Oh, nausea. Oh, that feels like predatory practices. Like from the vendor and also a little bit from the bank. Like if you're being charged, why charged like basically against your will? Why don't they make it easier to help with that? Okay, poll chat. Now, chat. You know I no longer trust ties. 2-minute poll. So please don't tie it. Saying that's like asking to have it be tied, but please don't tie it. Yeah. Do you think, I mean, I guess it depends on the bank whether they're even available to be contacted during the weekend is the worst part. Shit always goes down on the weekend. Hey, Kadachi. But yeah, definitely worth a try to reach out. We're halfway through the poll chat. I'm pretty tired, chap. I'm trying to finish off my tea in hopes that a little bit of caffeine will help me, even though caffeine really doesn't do much for me. Black Notebook winning strongly. I should have been putting the title on. The really nice thing about how the rainbow is done, yes, is like you could just, you know, it flows to and from any point. But I know, chat. Roy G. Biv. Roy G. Biv. Today's the 24th. Wait, I just misspelled perfect. Oh, it's gonna be so messy, chat. I missed the C. Now my pencil's at a slightly different angle and I can see where I fucked up. Forever. Alright, let's be mindful that we have 7 colors here mentally. You want to come a little closer, chat? More? More. About like that. outer spacey vibes. All right, son. Flamingo, welcome in. Good luck. You're just in time. Oh, that's a nice one. Like, you're getting a hint. I want to do flashlight time after one coat. Like the amount of holo that's in this. Oh wow, snaz. Y'all know I love the Zoya scrub. Right there, like, oh, the shimmer. Yeah, I would say it's very champagne. I will say they're a tad stinky. Just a tad. Like there's a little bit more nail polish smell than I'm used to smelling with modern nail polish. Not super strong, but noticeable. Ugh. These are so good. Shiny thing make brain go brr. Right? Oh. Your brain's going burr? Chat? Hey plants, hey catty, like right there. Dude. This half makes me want to just like make them dark rainbow situation. This is one coat over black. We are vibing. Ugh. And like they're not even glossy. You can see as they're drying down. Like that's just the straight up sparkle, chat. That's not even glossy sparkle. Do you understand? You understand. That's straight up sparkle. Oh, that makes it hurt just even a tiny bit more when it's that close. But you can you still have a plan. You can get them tomorrow, which will be earlier than Monday. So it should be, you know, within the time frame to get it resolved. Yeah. Set yourself an alarm, like in your phone or something, maybe. Yeah, it just, when we say simple little pleasures, looking at rainbow sparkles is 100% that. I feel like there has to be something metallic in there, but I don't know. It doesn't specifically say on the... It just calls them pixel glitter. And I don't know if that's because of the square glitter or something else. Like, let's take a close-up look here. Camera. Come on here, camera. Surely you can do it. Well, let me try to manually. Like, there's at least 3 different kinds of things happening there, right? I'm looking at like the bluish teal. I see like the square. I see something that's like very blue, and I see something smaller. Ugh. They're shifty. All glitter, no metallic flakes, according to the website. Wow. It's just really good. I really like it over black. That's one coat. Wait, that is not in focus. Come on, focus. Focus, camera. There we go. Yeah. I feel like, I mean, you need to pay a little bit of attention. Some of them, like you can see, like I had a little bit of spottiness. But for the most part, I think they're like reasonably consistent to use as a topper. All right, let's do coat 2. Whoops, sorry, chat. We'll do maybe a third coat too. We're working in thirds. I'm gonna let these dry before I do the third coat. We'll do the first set of coats. Ha 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 ha. In the white notebook, which should give us a better look at like the the jelly. Juicy. Oh my god. Chad, just like feel like your body relax. Just look at the glitter and just like breathe deeply. Inhale the glitter, exhale the rainbow. God, they're good. Oh, God. Sounds like you're eating Skittles wrong. Yeah, we should, that's true. We should also inhale the rainbow. Inhale the sparkle, then exhale, and then inhale the rainbow. All right, so now over the white. We get a, oh, I still have the flashlight up here. Nope. We get a look at this base, like this, the jelliness of the base. I don't want to say they're surprisingly pigmented, but like they're quite pigmented. Like you would never know from the black. I feel like that is a pretty light one. It's not very even. Sparkles make me smile. Sounds like a t-shirt slogan, but like, dude, I'm just like sitting here like happily painting sparkles. Now it's always more dramatic against black, but like if you actually look at like how much is actually showing, it's really pretty over white also. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised it didn't have a carton, if not a box. Because like glitters are always popular. It's a 7-piece big collection. Full rainbow collection. Let's add the second coat here. Then we maybe go back and add the third in the black. This orange is amazing. Like, look at that. It looks like that gemstone. It's called like, it's not sandstone, but it's something like that. The gold is really metallic also. Love that. Hey, Panda. Yeah, well, the nice thing about the cartons is that you can like fold them flat, right? Like open them up and fold them flat and like, I don't know, stick them in a folder or something. If you want to keep them. Now I can see, and I would probably assume that 3 coats is recommended for the nail. Oh, look how much, like some of them just have like an extra metallic-y shine, right? Like I don't see it in these, or the pink as much. But like these, oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, because they're just like, they're regular boxes. They're just... And certainly I've folded all of mine flat and stored them in a folder. I've thought about it. That's almost as good as doing it right. Now this is the comparison. 2 coats. White versus black. I mean, the black does just like pop a little bit more. So the problem with the black ones is I found a couple really useful like uses for them. And so now I'm like, what if I find more useful uses? It just kicks up the holo so much. It's almost unfair. Like, this is still so hollow. But it's not that hollow. Could. Yeah. Can you guys hear that bird? Fucking bird. All right, I'm gonna do third coat just on the top third, chat. Sorry, I nudged you. All right. Let's say with black, you certainly could get away with probably 2 coats. But like the difference with 3 is noticeable. Like in opacity and depth. Well, and wetness right now because it's not dry, but yeah, Izzy. This is really pretty. Gidge keeps asking me when I'm gonna do the woven manicure. I feel like picking a color and picking like one of these and one from each of the rainbow Holo collections would have a really nice vibe. Maybe. I don't know if that would actually be best though. That's not for now, to be clear. That is not for now. And of course there's no wrong answer. Hey, Vexed. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad your swatching went well. Let's get one more coat on the white here. And then we'll think about what I want to do. So I mentioned earlier I was already kind of considering and thinking about maybe a lazy gradient, but then I wondered if that was too lazy of me, and it even has lazy right in the name. I also considered like an actual gradient. Like I think my nails might be long enough right now to fit a rainbow gradient on. I like to have a little bit of extra room, but gradienting glitters is not my favorite thing. Would probably be challenging. Might not turn out super flattering. I should have been closing these as I went along. Definitely can see the a more of a difference in opacity over the white than the black. The peach is fantastic. They all are. Sorry for helicopter noise. Yeah, I mean, it falls under a gold umbrella. But like when you said champagne, I feel like that's a good description. I guess I could just start taking off the magnetic, which is also holographic. This is ILNP Nightlife Collection. I'll think about it. Okay, do I need more cotton? Possibly. Or do I have another, ouch, segment around here? When you think you're strong enough to tear cotton and it turns out you're wrong. Here's a piece. Whoa. I need... This was only a small piece. I don't have any more. Okay, hold on. Got my big salon coil on top of the bookshelf. Okay. Yeah, do I have my Peely base out here? Yeah, I do. What do you think, chat? This also, I feel like, would be a great collection for that idea I had for the ILNP metallic collection of like creating a sort of mosaic. Like, imagine a mosaic done with these. Oh my god. Am I gonna have to do more than one mosaic? Imagine a mosaic made out of pixels. Surely somebody else already had this idea and it's probably already up on Instagram, done far better than I could do it. I mean, a woven one would also look like pixels, but I mean like a pixel mosaic. A glitter polish placement, if you will. Wonder how hard it would be to consistently make little squares or like I like you know the idea with the other collection was certainly to be more abstracty. Doing it like actually intentionally as pixels sounds much harder. Much easier to fuck up. I filed off some of the worst part. It's still peeling. We'll see when we take this off how bad it is, but Polo right thumb might be getting very, very short today. We'll have to see. These would also probably be really fun for like reverse stamping. And even, I mean, the first question, well, is it the first question? One of the first questions is, do I want to do them pastel or do I want to use a black base? Yeah, that was one of the things I threw out there. I hate gradienting with glitters. Would be very pretty. Alternate between sponge gradient and which? Am I up for a sponge gradient? May also be a question. Mentally. Oh, alternate black and white. No. I could see myself maybe doing one hand of each. Package. Oh, because of the squeaking. I'm sorry. I mean, there's not anything I can do about it. Sometimes they squeak. His thumb is quite long right now. Nails look good. Except for this thumb. Yeah, some people don't like the squeaking of the cotton. Some people don't like the sound the glass nail file makes. I'm sure there are maybe some people who don't. Oh, Jesus. Yes, I did almost just spill the acetone. No, I didn't. It's still, well, you can't see because it's clear and the lighting is weird, but a couple drops came out, but I didn't spill it. I don't know how I managed to not spill it. Jeez. I am so clumsy. What was I saying? Sheesh. Sheesh. I fully lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, yeah. So I was gonna say somebody probably hates the scraping from the when I do my cuticles. And for all these needs and more, we have closed captioning, although apparently it sucks on mobile. Sorry about that. I don't know why they don't just make it an adjustable size window on mobile so you can... I literally don't know how I did not spill the bottle there. I mean, I don't know how I tipped it over in the first place either, to be clear. Wait, okay, can you describe how it feels? I mean, I don't feel like I feel a nail file at all. But I mean, my nails are long. Maybe if my nails were shorter, I would dislike nail files more. Or do you mean like just the feeling against your nails, which isn't like a feeling, it's like a different kind of feeling? I know that made no sense. Yeah, well, we have discussed that I probably need glasses. Because I can't, like, for reading a nail polish bottle, it's like, can I, like, how far away can I get this shit? And a couple games are giving me a little bit of trouble that have a lot of reading. But then in other things, I'm perfectly fine. And it makes me wonder, I mean, I feel like I'm just like, it has been a while since I've, you know, had new glasses, but is it me or is it those particular things? Like, are some fonts just more difficult for me or something? I don't know how long I've had these on. On the toes, pedicures just in general are a pain in the butt. I was thinking I should maybe do a pedicure when we had those couple nice days. Yeah, wow. I have to pay attention if I file my nails. If I feel anything, because I feel like I don't feel anything other than like the hand that is holding the file and like the, what do I want to say, the like the force that it pulls the nail to the side, but like the actual filing I don't feel like I feel. Fascinating. Mathul science. Okay. These couple nails that are peeling. Let's turn the autofocus back on here. So we have the middle nail and we have polo right thumb. Those are my two problem nails right now. Whoops, sorry. Oh, not the metal ones. Okay, the metal ones make me cringe even to think about, so I guess maybe I do understand what you mean. But it's the opposite, and I hadn't really thought about it because I haven't used the metal one in such a very long time. I kind of want to... Yeah. Alright, well, those who do have a problem with filing, it is time. Sorry. Taking this thumb down to the absolute fingertip. I guess like on polo right thumb I can feel it against my finger, But like the glass file is pretty smooth, so it doesn't really bother me. Do I have a... Oh, I do have a buffer out here. Right. Small buff. All right. Camera. Maybe should buff that slightly more. And then this. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chad. I want to peel it. I want to just... Oh. Okay, I shouldn't have, but I'm glad I did because it was way more than I thought. I nudged the edge that was most lifted with my nippers and it just all lifted. Alright, let's take this down, because now the edge is thin and vulnerable a little bit. Anybody have any plans for Memorial Day? I keep forgetting it's like Memorial Day weekend. You guys doing things? I'm not, obviously. That's better. We buff these edges. Not too bad. Oh, we've got some peeling here too. At the very tip. I'm just gonna go ahead and file that off. Yeah, Moose. Wait, the Stardew Valley chocolate cake serves 24 to 36? That's a lot. I mean, our holidays aren't usually on the same days, Gidge. Also, Memorial Day in particular is one that's not usually on a date. It's always on a Monday. Yeah, that sounds right. I still barely remember. I was gonna say I wouldn't remember if I wasn't seeing like Memorial Day sales and stuff. And I still almost forgot. Okay, a little bit of a short right hand. A little bit of tiny staining there on that nail. I'm just going to slightly square these off. I think I asked earlier and I missed your answer, Izzy. How cold is it there for you? I think it has to be like under 60 here for the pools to be closed. I was wondering if that was the same for you. Just 70? Yeah. Excuse me. Alright, squaring off these tips like I said. I think that's about what it is here, Gidge. Right now. Ah. Whoa. See how these are just now just like more straighter and this one's just a little bit less straight. That's just what we're touching up. Because your nails will just do that with just like regular growth and regular wear. Thumb is really long. I think probably the only reason it hasn't been giving me trouble is because I've been analoging instead of de-padding. You know, that directional stick. You. Okay. Sorry to Izzy in particular. I need some sugar. But I'm gonna eat 2 peach rings. And I feel like, Colette, that doesn't sound very loud. They're freeze dried. Okay. Sorry to anybody else also that hates crunching, but the peach rings in particular are interesting because the top and the bottom are different textures. I mean, because it's made out of real peach ring. And so, like, you have, like, an airier side and you have, like, a denser side, but they're both crunchy. I don't know what a toffee crisp is, Gidge. It's like a crunchy, tasty sponge. I don't know. What a pitch. I mean, not all freeze-dried things are sponge textured. Gidge. Are you doing this on purpose? Are those the gummies that you like peel and then there's something inside? What is inside? Snaz. I've seen those. I don't understand. What is inside? It's just more gummy? Is it a different kind of gummy? Oh. I don't know what the fuck that is. I do not know what the fuck that is, Gidge. Like a soft gummy wrapped in a Swedish fish. I wonder how that would freeze dry. How have the freeze dryers not caught on to that yet? Yeah. No, I'm kind of questionable of the Swedish fish based on texture as well. I don't know that I've ever had honeycomb toffee. And certainly not that honeycomb toffee. That does not exist here. I feel like I may have had some sort of honeycomb as a child because it seemed like something that I would love and I hated it. Like, I have a vague sense of dread. Like, I don't feel... Like, I feel like usually it's something where I'd be like, wow, I need to try that. That seems delicious, but... something in me shrinks in caution. I mean, I'm sure there's like a local non-Canadian equivalent of a crunchy. Also, Tam, hello. Coffee Crisp is like one big Kit Kat wafer stick that is airier and coffee flavored. I mean, Kit Kat stick, yes. Coffee flavored, eh. Also, helicopters, eh. Sorry. Sorry for the background. Dulcet tones of the rotary chopper. Thought it was caramel, but it was toffee. Yeah. And like honeycomb stuff, I mean, well, okay, candy in general is not cheap nowadays. Like, literally, what the fuck? I mean, nothing is cheap, but candy, I feel like I feel the expense as somebody who remembers candy being literally like 50 cents as a child. So, like, trying candy that I don't know I'm going to like is like an investment. Goddamn. A lot of places have like some freeze-dried stuff. And freeze-dried stuff is kind of expensive. I feel like Amazon is still usually a little bit better deal than the stuff I've seen, at least around my stores. We were talking about ramen the other day, Izzy, and ways to zhuzh it. And I was saying maybe I should get myself some ramen next time I'm at the store. Was that before or after I actually went to the store, chat? Surely it was after. Surely I didn't forget our conversation while I was at the store. Although I'm also pretty sure I did not put ramen on my grocery list. Or maybe I did put ramen on my grocery list, and that was the plan, to be shocked the next time I do go grocery shopping. Sounds like something I would do. Okie dokie. Okay, let's talk about nails, chat. Is a lazy gradient too lazy? Is this another chance to try going the other way with a lazy gradient. Last time I tried that, it didn't look very nice. Get a couple of these hangnails. Ramen should be a basic human right. All right. I haven't decided yet, Flamingo. Not too lazy, not too lazy. No. Freeze-dried Skittles are good. My top tier so far are the freeze-dried peach rings and the freeze-dried lemon heads. The freeze-dried Skittles are also very good. It's kind of hard to describe the difference in texture between like the Skittles and the lemon heads. Like, because it all comes down to a texture thing, and they're all crunchy, but they're like different levels of aerated. And in between the aeration is different, like, iterations of crunch. Freeze-dried sour worms? I have not. Maybe I need to get that on my throne. Actually, I don't think I replaced either of the freeze-dried candies that recently got purchased, and I don't think there's maybe any snacks on throne right now. Excuse me. Ooh, freeze-dried Jolly Ranchers? I bet those would be good. Wait, did I try those one time? One time we got the sampler pack. It was 3 smaller ones. Oh, one was Starburst. Freeze-dried Starburst are pretty good. The ones I had were like sour Starburst, and I think I maybe would have liked like original flavor Starburst better, but those were a really interesting texture. What was the third one of that? Was that Jolly Rancher? No. Gummy Jolly Ranchers are good too. Chat, I feel like maybe I bought some Jolly Rancher not gummies, jelly beans. And never ate them. Like for Easter. Gummy Jolly Ranchers are good. Gummy Lifesavers also. Also, of course, y'all know I'm a huge fan of Orange Mint Lifesavers. Huge fan. If you think I'm off of the Lifesavers kick, you're wrong. I just stopped eating as many of them on stream. Well, I guess and overall, because stream time is a large portion of my overall time. Okay. Cuticle's looking pretty good. I'm really leaning toward a lazy gradient, but I feel like it's cheating. Like, girl, you do that every collection. I guess that's not strictly true, is it? But I feel like I do it often. Jolly Rancher candy canes? The Albanese gummy bears are pretty good. They're good gummy too. You know, okay. Imagine a whole candy cane made out of Pez. Not Pez flavored candy cane. Like a candy cane made out of the stuff that Pez is made out of. Am I crazy or am I on to something, chat? And who do I need to talk to license this by Christmas? Imagine it would just... Now I want Pez. Might need to have some Pez, chat. I might not have a whole candy cane of Pez, but I do have Pez. Daiso. Is that a fancy store? Also, High Link, High Munchkins. Okay, so if I do allow myself to take the quote-unquote easy route and do a lazy gradient, I would need to decide if I wanted to use a black background. Hey, Cornfield. Little hangnail. Speaking of candy, I need to see when the big candy store shuts down or moves so that I can make one more trip to it at its old location. I wonder if I'm already too late. That would be typical me. Whoops, too late. GG first Esther, Cornfield. Surprisingly not too bad this week. I mean, we finally tamed it enough that it's not really coming back as much. That really deep hangnail that kept coming up in my sidewall. I mean, from a personal aesthetic, of course, I like the darker vibe. But that's not really the vibe of the collection. Nor, I mean, the vibe of the season, question mark. Like, it certainly is spring, early summer. The lighter shades and pastels are more seasonally appropriate, quote unquote. Oh. Really got figure time to take these braids out, chat. Now the index actually is worse than the middle finger. It's just so deep in the sidewall. Gotcha. Well, got most of it. Gosh. This is just like the other one was. That's, that's a good way to look at it, Izzy. That's true. Or I keep the one over black in my pocket to do a gradient in the fall. I do not own cuticle remover. Because dissolving my own skin scares me. Because that's what cuticle removers do. Okay. Plenty of judicious trimming. We'll do scrub when we go downstairs. Not looking the absolute happiest cuticle at the moment, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And Holo right thumb last of all. Down to an absolute nub. Okay. Well, whenever I do nail art, I start trying to overthink it. Like the past couple weeks, we've just done regular manicures and that's been fine. So why wouldn't any kind of nail art also be fine? Like, my brain does not have an answer for me. It just insists that it's not. stupid brain. Just hate hangnails. Challenge level impossible. Okay. All right, chat. We gonna Roy G. Biv it up? I mean, I guess that's the other, you know, I could start it on any, like we were saying before, you know, the colors flow from any point. How do I want it to appear on the hand? I don't know. Camera, you wanna? Okay, I saw that YouTube video, Sid. I think. Wait, but yes, making pudding with egg yolk is very normal. Nice kitten. That I was like, how did we get on the subject of pudding? No, it was like some shit. It was like some healthy shit. It was like, oh, just blend them up until they're creamy. Okay, chat. If you need, this keeps going, like not. We're like kind of. Oh, there we go. We're at like a weird angle. The ring. I hate this fucking ring light. No, you're a good ring light. You're a nice ring light. It's not your fault that the setup is cramped. It's not your fault, Polo ring light. If you need your own break, I'm sorry, I'm like resetting my brain. It's like, what are we doing? Pick up the script. If you need your own break, now is the time. I will be back shortly. We will do a lazy gradient. We will try not to think of ourselves as lazy just because we're doing a technique that has lazy right in the name. We will have shiny nails and feel better about ourselves, and we will go about our business. Okay? Okay. Thanks for your patience. Sometimes I hate taking breaks because I gotta get up and I'm stiff and it's uncomfortable. But you know what? Taking breaks are good for you, everyone. So you should take one too. But if for whatever reason you're not gonna take a break, like maybe you already took one, or maybe I can't tell you what to do, then you can sit here and you can watch. Would you guys like me to start a cult? Hey Google, What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
About 24 miles per hour, 39 kmph, but significantly slower when carrying coconut shells.
What?
Hades and Cookie Day? Let's go.
Hades, cookies in your mouth. Ah! I am not your kitchen mommy. Not for free, at least. Give me a snack. Give me a snack. Break me off a piece of that snack bar. No. Dude, okay, I have a drawer of cheese. If my drawer of cheese begins to get empty, I feel slightly anxious. What if I run out of cheese? Hey Google, what's a fuckboy?
Is used as a noun in U.S. English as a derogatory term in a vulgar slang to mean a weak or contemptible man. Do you want to hear how is spelled?
Yes. Are them titties? Is that a plant or a person? Tree titties or person titties? I want to beat the pee-pee. I have to confess, it could be a little bigger for my vibration. Sure. Who needs gravy when you've got pussy sauce? You got it on with the robot, didn't you, bitch? Yeah, it's like a oof, it's like a yikes, it's like a, come on, man. Imagine the water marble titties. I could water marble my titties. Before we start prepping our ice cream bucket, we'll be painting these titties with liquid latex, and sadly we won't be using Seche Vite today.
Is spelled.
Whoa, these poop physics. Oh, let me clean you up, dirty girl. I'm sorry, what? That's flesh. That's chicken drumstick flesh. Am I secretly a fuckboy? Mr. Mother Fucker. Mr. Motherfucker. Why? Why was this beeped out? All you need to try and duplicate this scenario is modding API additional items bench rando bench or bingo UI menu escape bug hunt. Modding API additional items bench rando bench or bingo UI menu. Modding API additional items bench rando bench or bingo UI. Anybody I may have missed while I was talking about water marbling titties. Hello, welcome on in. My name is Colette.
Colette.
What? Jesus God. Okay, look. Okay. I just had an idea that might be a horrible idea. Would you like to hear it? Absolutely free money with no consequences. I feel like this would be exceptionally dumb of me, right?
Whoops.
You know, sometimes my intellect can be staggering. I have this on. This is ow! What? I object! Ow! Ow! I'm such a gamer. You're not getting out to threaten me again, bug motherfucker.
Too bad, boy.
Fuck. And I cannot emphasize this enough. You big old
We can continue this
bitch with your corn dog ass looking pen.
Major
and I should just like pause here and just like check in with chat. Wow. So the plan almost was good. Maybe also I should pause. This is fine. Everything is fine and good and fine. I am playing it very well. I am.
Strum, non-copyright liar.
I do know the chicken dance. Oh wait, is it the one that goes? Dude, why are you fucking around with that bird anyway? Whoa. That was actually delightful. Had a rock shoved deep in his ass. The hardest gradient ever? Question mark? Exclamation mark? You won't believe your eyes when you see how many polishes this uses. Rando Plus, Rando Stats, recent items, reopen city door, satchel, SF core, skill upgrades, Rando Plus, and Transcendence. And maybe you can also have this glitch. It's very fine and perfectly good, even though there's apparently 2 menus on my screen right now at this very moment. I didn't drink it all during the run. That was after. So I'm 2 hours more tired and a cup of more wine. How did a Pokemon learn to build rocket launchers? Are there Pokemons with guns? Just in time to fuck me up. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. So when they do unto me, that's how they would like to be done unto. I don't understand that, but I definitely do understand that. Jesus. Beanie, are you okay? What was that? You sneezing? Jesus. Barbara Streisand, do-do-do-do-do. Barbara Streisand, do-do-do-do-do. Barbara Streisand, do-do-do-do-do. Barbara Streisand. I hope everybody sleeps well. I hope I sleep well. Well, sleeping wishes wash. It's just one of those days where you're like, oh, it's fine, and then you go about your life out into the world and you realize, oh fuck, my brain is made out of pudding. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you had a good break. I did remember to clear some space on the tutorial camera before I started. So that's a plus. Cuticles are nice and happy. Even the angriest cuticles are nice and happy now, chat. Not sponsored, but like, I love Zoya's sugar scrub. I just do. It's just fucking good. I feel like it undoes everything using 100% acetone does and finishes off like the cuticles get all nice. There's lots of good sugar scrubs though. Like, I don't think sugar scrub is like a super complicated thing to get right, but it might feel like a little like, oh, I don't really need to have a sugar scrub. Like, you don't need to, but go ahead and treat yourself. Camera's kind of picky today. Also, sorry if you guys are hearing some background noise. Let me know if it gets to be too much. Why is this like... There we go. Yeah, it is. You deserve to have soft, nice cuticles, chat. My nails look really good right now. Little peely spots notwithstanding, honestly. This is a really nice short length. I guess that's also part of what kind of is turning me away from doing a full rainbow. Like, it would be a little bit of a stretch for me to get a gradient I was satisfied with all 7 colors on this length. So chat, what do you think of this order? I know it's not Roy G. Biv. Like, pinky, ring, middle, and oh wait. Wait, why did I think this was gonna... Wait, can I... Wait. Like these two, and then... Wait, these two, these two, these two, these two... Wait, these two... Wait. Do I need to take one out? No, surely I don't. I need to put 3 on the thumb. That's what I need to do. Question mark? I swear I counted this in my head. Well, anyway... Pinky over here, thumb over here as the idea. Yeah, 3 on thumb. Maybe that's what I was already thinking, but I forgot that I thought that. Meh. Anyway, or would we want like the green on the thumb? Would I want to switch the order on my thumb? One thing I always contend with is like when your hand is like this, like, and then the thumb lines up the opposite way than if it's gradienting. Do you know what I mean, chat? Like the thumb is designed to be a gradient if it's like next to it like that, and if you put it like that, then it's backwards. And then sometimes I wonder if I should make it backwards or if that would look also weird. I'm really torn. Maybe I'll do a poll and see if I feel strongly about how you guys poll. So, this order, but one end is pinky and one end is thumb. Doodle-doo or doodle-doo. Basically. Green, pinky, gold thumb out in a little bit of the lead, chat. We'll have to see if we need like 3 coats, 2 coats, or 3 coats. I mean, the middle is going to be thicker because it's going to be overlapped. Now it's tied. I feel like you guys are probably voting for real on this more than other situations where it might be tied, so I'm not going to scold you for tying, but I would really like it if it didn't tie. I would enjoy that. True, Trina, but also I feel like no. You voted honestly, but still want to tie. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can kind of see it. Gold, pinky, green thumb, but each hand different wasn't up there as an option. You know what? I'm not going to overthink it, chat. Hands will match. I'm debating if I want to list every single color. Whenever I do like rainbow things, it's like, say every single nail polish in the world. get you guys like here-ish. Where did you come from, little dot? Well, you know, I'm forever trying to figure out ways to simplify YouTube, but I don't want to have it lead to like the enshittification of my tutorials. Like I feel like that's important information. Like, yeah, I could still just go in the information box, but also like, shouldn't it be in the video fucking somewhere? Like what I'm using? MSLP overthink. Okay. Yeah, is he? I feel like a lot of people do. Thank you. Whoop. Crash. Alright. Let's prep with acetone. I am going to be doing a peely base today. Although I'll be layering long lasting, but we are dealing with glitters here. Alright, next hand. I was thinking that maybe I would be back tonight for games. But I begin to think that was wishful thinking. Because I want to edit this also. And dinner is a thing I would like to have. Okay. Question mark. There's a Q-tip fuzz on my fingers. Caught on the little peely bits. Starting out with a base coat, we're going to wait, we gotta wait. Gage is gonna be reminding me any second. There. Starting out with clean dry nails, we're going to begin with a base coat. Today I'm using Holo Taco Peely Base. You can use whichever is your personal favorite. It's been a while since we've used Peely, but I think we'll be glad not to have to soak these off and to have Peelies. I almost forgot. Alright. And just in case anybody doesn't know, and I should point it out because can't always just assume knowledge, glitter polish is notoriously difficult to remove. It requires a lot of extra soaking compared to just a regular polish, and is one of the original reasons that peel-off base coats were really kind of made and marketed, was in particular for glitter polishes. Not just for weirdos who like to hang on to their Peelies for decades. I wonder if it has been a decade since I've been using Peely base coat now. I mean, of one sort or another. Und before Holo Taco. Peely dries pretty fast. Most base coats dry pretty fast. Yeah. Now the thing with Peely base is sometimes it comes off before you want it to. And that is a learning roller coaster of a journey. Which is why I now layer Peely with long lasting and have much better results than with Peely alone, but can still remove it easily when it comes to be time. Honestly, chat, you know what I kind of want? I mean, not right now. I feel like it might be time for some French tips of some sort. I really enjoy this length. Nachos? What about nachos? Oh. No, although close. There's leftover slow cooker beef with corn and some tortillas and some refried beans, and of course I have cheese that I'm gonna like layer up and like pop in the oven till it's melty and toasty. And I know it's gonna be bomb because that's what I did with the slow cooker meat the first day. Cut up some onions maybe. But the meat would go pretty good on nachos too. But I feel like excuse me. I feel like it would be more difficult to distribute the refried beans to my satisfaction over nachos. And if you're like, Colette, it's not that complicated. No, you don't understand. It literally is. I literally would be... I would want the... I would want to like fucking spread it individually on each chip or some shit. And like, I really don't have time for that. That's too much. But like, I wouldn't be happy if I got a chip that like didn't have any if I tried to just like dollop it on there. Therefore, just get the tortillas and spread it on there, and that's easier and do it that way. Yes, the non-nacho nature of tonight's dinner brought to you by refried beans. I'm gonna add another layer of base coat actually on this nail because this is the one that's really peeling, and we're gonna go on the underside a bit too. Lock it in. No, it's not the same. I gotta have like everything melded into the chips, and some of the chip may be getting a little bit soggy, but then some of the chip poking up and still being nice and crunchy. Like dip just doesn't quite accomplish it like cooking it all together does, right? Very dramatic for my fucking nacho opinions. No, it's gonna be really good though. It's always just so good to have a dinner plan and not be sitting here going, man, I'm gonna be hungry as fuck after this manicure and I don't know what the hell I'm eating. Oh, but Izzy, I eat my nachos with a fork though. Like, I couldn't tell. Like, if I'm eating something like with like maybe chips and cheese, sure, you could do that with your fingers. Proper nachos, I need a fork. Nachos that I've made and called nachos, I need a fork. Yeah. If you don't need a fork, then your nachos may not have enough fucking toppings, in my opinion. Hot take? Question mark? Eating nachos with a fork? The chips are an ingredient, not a fucking utensil. Yeah, with the fork. All right, let's make sure we know how to say all these names, chat. Coin toss. Bite my peach. Control Cutie. Glitch and Glam. Lo-fi Lavender. Don't call it Pixel Periwinkle on camera. Excuse me. 8-bit Blues. And Bonus Life. All right. Okay. Am I sneezing? Maybe not. I really thought I was. My nose feels really weird. If I didn't have like base coat on, like are my nails dry enough to blow my nose? Yeah, okay, hold on, chat. Hold on. I feel like, Colette, you seem slightly disturbed. I am. But I don't want to tell you guys because you're going to be like, Colette, that's TMI. I mean, not some of you would be and some of you wouldn't be. And now I'm like, you're probably like, Colette, just tell us. I'm glad that I blew my nose. I don't know how that got in there. Now that sounds horrible. Okay, if you don't want to hear, just don't listen while my hand is up or mute or something. It was like a little blood clot. Like I had like a bloody nose and somehow not noticed and somehow not like, you know, like bled everywhere. Like it's part of it was, you know, like scabbing. I mean, it's not a scab because it's not attached. It's way TMI. Like, but I was like, whoa. Like, anyway. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are just like, well, my nose doesn't usually produce that in that manner. That sounds weird. Like, it sounds worse when I'm trying to talk about it vaguely. Anyway, I'm fine. Hopefully. I hope I don't spontaneously get a nosebleed. That'd be bad. But I do have a Kleenex out in case now. Oh, camera. No, I'm ready. Camera, I'm ready. I promise. The beanie hair. Yeah, just come out with the whole cat hairball accidentally in my nose. For the lazy gradient today, I'm going to be using the Holo Taco Pixel Perfect collection, which I did receive as PR. The gold is Coin Toss. The orange is Bite My Peach. The pink is Control Cutie. The violet is Glitch and Glam. The purple is Lo-Fi Lavender. The blue is 8-Bit Blues, and the green is Bonus Life. I know I called the one that we decided was Periwinkle purple, but I felt like it made more sense for what I was saying. Chat, don't be mad at me. At least we got through all the names. Well, I started naming them. I threw myself off when I started with gold instead of yellow. Because then I was like, am I calling this copper or orange? Is this pink or fuchsia? Or is it standing in for red? And then I was going to call this one purple. And then I was like, what am I going to call the other one? Indigo or whatever? And then I was like, I couldn't decide. And then I called this one violet. And then I called the next one purple. And then I don't know. MSLP overthink. Didn't call it periwinkle. I could have said the periwinkle is called lavender. I mean, I feel like purple being called lavender made the most sense, I guess. More than like indigo being called lavender or violet being called lavender. Purple being called lavender made sense. Okay, we figured it out. My subconscious knew that, and I just had to work my way through. I've been doing this so fucking long. How is this even something that I give half a brain cell to, let alone overthink to this level? It's just silly. For the lazy gradient, we're just going to go ahead and apply the polishes to about 2/3 of the nail, overlapping in the middle. Also, thanks, Izzy, for the support. Thanks, chat, in general, for the support. Well, my ass is over here just overthinking. Professional overthinker. I think for the thumb, what I want to do is apply the middle color first. So that'll be the blue. Oh, that didn't seem like there was barely any polish on there. We've got a few layers to make it up. See what I was saying about reversing it on the thumb? But like if I go like this, it still makes sense the way it is. But if I go like this, then like all of a sudden it's like, overthink. Let's do right hand. I wonder if I would feel less bad about this technique if we came up with another name for it other than lazy gradient. Alternate gradient technique B. Yeah, that makes sense. I am matching my hands. Maybe one day I'll take the dive and try it. Your way. Cozy gradient. Okay, wait. Can I can I take the nail community by storm? Simple little gradient. No, I don't like that because that makes it sound like I came up with it or something. Which I super didn't. The cozy gradient. Let me just call it that in my head from now on. Okay. So again, middle color first. Because this is tricky, because this one, the middle one needs to be overlapped on both sides. And still have some space of its own in the middle, right? It's still so sheer, but I love the blue, green, purple together. Or blue, green, indigo. Alright. Coat 2. Barky dogs outside. Sorry about that if you can hear that. Oh, chat. It looks so nice. Maybe you could save the decals for later. I've never actually done that. I think we are definitely going to do a third coat also. Just to really melt it all together. So there's our color buildup from 1 to 2 layers. Oh, that's, oh, those 3 together. Hey Juice, yeah, we already did do the swatches. I really would like to try, I don't know about like doing like a whole 7 rainbow, but I really would like to try doing a lazy gradient the opposite direction. Like I've talked about a couple times. I'm sure somebody's already done it. But like I haven't done it. I don't know if I would want to like stroke this way part of the nail though, or like actually literally like stroke sideways on the nail. Yeah, the clear polish. I think a few people have also said like warming them up a little bit can help to make them pliable again. Like with a hairdryer. Has anybody tried that? Is that true? I feel like I've heard this, but I cannot attribute it to anyone in particular. I do decal so rarely nowadays. Well, like I ever did them frequently. Alright, almost done with the second coat. I need to let that dog in. Poor pupper. This is such mermaidy vibes. Also, these are recommended 2 coats of top coat, but I mean, honestly, they're pretty smooth. I'm impressed they're not more lumpity bumpity. Chat. This is really pretty, but the thumb is so far and away my favorite. Is it because it's the colors that I love, or is it because it's like 3 colors on a nail and it makes it even more cool? Oops. It's fine. All the glitters, probably something purple. That's almost always what happens when you mix nail polish together. I'm freaking hungry. We're going to very carefully have a piece of dried fruit. Or possibly 2. Well, this dries just a little bit. And then we'll go back in with the third coat. Dried cantaloupe, chat. This is a really, really nice formula for lazy gradient. Whoops. Then we'll do cleanup. We'll actually remember to do cleanup this week. And then see if it needs 2 top coats. Yeah, the triple color one is superior, have to say, but they're all good. And again, there's the 3 coats versus 2 coats. Honestly, this too with the violet instead of the lavender, right? I think would be really good. That was kind of heavy on the gold. It's fine. I think 3 coats is the right call. You could probably do it in 2 if you're heavy-handed enough, but part of what makes this look really good is the way the layers really blend them together. So I think 3 is the right call. With, what you call it, Gidge? Menchie? Are you gonna stream tonight? A deal? I don't recall a deal. What was the deal? I made a deal? Well, oh, we're just gonna smoosh that back into place. Smoosh, smoosh, smoosh. There, it's fine. Oh, that's not a deal though, because number one, I didn't agree. But number two, like, I'm just doing what I already was gonna do. That's not like a deal. But okay. Because I didn't agree because I wasn't positive I would get started early. Although I was pretty close to my 1 hour estimate when I posted an announcement this morning. Well, not morning for you guys, like. I think I would have been right on time if I hadn't remembered that I needed to clear the memory card on the camera. Preferably before stream. I'm gonna confess, Gidge, it's because I saw it and then I didn't watch it at the time and then I forgot about it. Now you're gonna like send me a thing and I'm gonna look because it's gonna be new and then it's gonna be like, remember to watch the clip, and I'm gonna be like, well, now I've already looked at it. I mean, I could play it off and be like, oh yeah, that was a good clip. I'm sorry, I haven't watched it yet. It wasn't out of any kind of malice. It was just out of, I didn't have a time. I didn't have time to watch a minute clip. I didn't at the time. I was like, what did Gidge say? And then I was like, oh, it's a clip. I was like, I'll watch that later. Knowing that that could be a trap, but intending, I mean, I knew eventually I'd notice. Or remember. Oh, okay. Like, this is the best combo though, because I think because it's 3 is kind of like actually superior in this case. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, it's not really actually necessary. This is like really good. I feel like I could redo this as like a whole manicure except with like the purple instead of the lavender. This is good. Poor little right thumb. Okay, clean up. Yeah, I think this is good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would love the dark version. And after seeing, I'm not 100% sure like how obvious it is on camera. Like the Like the amount of translucence that there still is. Like even at the 2-layer, I was still seeing like visible nail line. So I think it would make quite a difference in the, like the finished tone to start with a dark base. And maybe that would be only like 2 layers of lazy gradient, comfy gradient. Let's lock this focus up. Okay, cleanup. Last manicure. We forgot cleanup. Until after top coat. For inexplicable reasons. I literally don't know. I tried to do a lot of staying on top of this too as we were going, because glitter can be a little bit of a pain. But with 100% acetone, it's usually like pretty fine. If needed, I can, you know, bring in the orange stick again. I know, Izzy. Like I was finishing up the top coat on my left hand, and all of a sudden I was like, what the fuck? Like, how? Like, literally how? Still, that was one of those moments when I realized I was not operating on as many cylinders mentally as I thought I was. But we remembered today, which surely means something. Even if that something is maybe just that I slept better last night. I did sleep pretty good last night. Even if it wasn't that long, but we had that nice nap. I'm kind of using the acetone to soften it up, but you see it's not like coming up, and then we'll go in with the orange stick and actually like scrape it remove off. Scrape remove. It's a little harder to apply around the cuticle. The flashlight time is going to be so good, chat. I feel like my ring light is not quite where it normally is, but I'm not sure why. Because like I feel like I'm hitting it with my cleanup brush, and I don't normally. Okay, I think we're just about done on this hand. Mm-hmm. Oops. Okay. Extra cleanup there. Okay. We've strong-armed it. I think I did a pretty good job keeping it neat though, but like this is obviously better. Whoa. All right. Same thing, right hand, then we top. We see if we need a second coat as recommended. I'm really, I mean, like, chat, you can see there's like not a lot sticking up or anything. It's very smooth. Like surprisingly smooth. Like maybe it just drinks top coat. Like maybe it's not a matter of how rough it is, but rather how much the top coat like sinks in, you know? Because like that's kind of a separate thing. I guess we'll have to see. No, well, I mean, we did it earlier for the swatches, but not for this, no. We've still got to do top coat. Unless you guys want top flashlight time after both. Before and after top coat. You think so? I mean, they are very sparkly, just right out of the bottle. Excuse me. Have to figure out what we'll do tomorrow. We should be able to have a very productive week because I'm not planning on doing a 4-day or 3-day rando this week. I got 3 days. It didn't actually end up taking 4. I was worried that it was going to end up taking 4. But it didn't. So either direct that toward disco or maybe some wheel streams. Pez Farm, it's been a while. In fact, I don't think I've been on Pez Farm since I restocked my Pez. And now my Pez restock is running low. Get out of there, little square. Oh fuck, I don't know, Gibbs, there's a lot of them. You've got a while to go before you need to worry about that, though. You can't, like, watch my VODs along with... I mean, you could if you wanted to. I wouldn't recommend watching my VODs along with your playthrough. I wouldn't recommend it. But I can't stop... Well, I mean, I could stop you by just not uploading them until you're done, which might happen anyway, because... But, it's a non-linear game. That's what Oat would constantly tell me. You never know. And I'm pretty sure I did some things in some weird orders, even for a non-linear game. I do believe. I mean, it's like a Metroidvania in a way. There's no wrong way to do it, but there's maybe a right way that you didn't do. That doesn't make your way wrong. It just makes your way not right. You know what I mean? But if it works, it's not wrong. Yeah, plus, I mean, just like... influences and other manners. I wish I'd had time to watch more of your streams or VODs, Gidge. How many hours are you in? Gidge is playing Subnautica, chat. You're 32 hours in? Wait, I thought you'd only done like 4 streams. How long was the stream? Holy shit. Okay, well, how many... I guess you maybe wouldn't know that right off the bat. But even still, even with one off... I feel shocked that you're that far in. Honestly. Let me look at something here. I mean, especially like last night, you didn't start until late, which means one of the other ones was like very long. All while I was streaming. Would you like to know how many hours I have in Subnautica, Gidge? That's what I was looking at, because I was curious. That would make sense. I mean, for then the time that's on your save file might be a little bit more accurate, but I mean, it depends on if you were in your save file or not when you left it running and whether you saved your sitting there. Streams only total like 11? Okay. Okay, like I'm okay, I'm not like actually losing my mind. Okay, so 11, is that including the one stream that was unfortunately not saved? It's really nice and clean. Clean cuticles, chat. Yes. Okay, so, okay, Gidge, do you want to know how many hours I have in Subnautica? So you can understand why you can't start watching my VODs yet? Well, other than the fact that they don't exist to be watched publicly. You don't have to say yes. I mean, if you don't want to know. And mine is obviously not average. Mine is mine. 213, Gidge. So. You really don't want to be influenced at all by how I did things, probably. I'll say that. Okay, look, one of my favorite activities in the game, which I'm not going to tell you what it is until maybe later, took a little while sometimes. Yeah, I mean, look, I was scared. I overthought. I could, well, I don't know if I could right now, but like there's so many reasons why it's that long. Gidge is playing very aggressively. Stab, 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 stab. Alright, alright. Seche Vite, Seche Vive. Oh. We were gonna do flashlight time before and after for Munchkins. Calling all Munchkins. Whoa. Phone. At certain angles, you almost can see a little bit of the patchiness in the application, but don't look at that. Just, gosh. Rainbows. Once I'm done with cleanup, I'm going to finish everything off with a top coat, and as usual, I'm using Seche Vite. They're just getting shinier before our very eyes, chat. Thank you, Izzy. I'm like taking a moment and stopping, but I might have still like picked up the other one. Like, just look at that. All right, Vive. Vive, Vite. On a first touch, I don't feel like I need a second coat of top coat. Like you can see the reflection is pretty smooth. I don't feel quite safe to touch the Vive hand yet. No, they're pretty much the same. I just don't trust Vive as much. I feel like a Vive might need a second coat. One of the things I've talked about before is that I feel like Vive is a little bit thinner than a Vite. It's still pretty smooth though. It's kind of hard to show on camera because it still looks almost a little bit dimply, even though it's smooth because the glitter is textured. You can see like no dimples or anything. Got like a little bit of a weird thing at the tip of this nail. See that? I'm gonna hope that's just down to a weird application and not something on my nail. I might change my mind because you know polishes that drink top coat, sometimes they seem okay, and then once the top coat like is dry, not dry to the touch, which is where we are now, where we can touch it like this, but like dry where you can act normally completely, sometimes all of a sudden it's like, whoa, it just, you know? So, but cautiously, I only needed one layer top coat. Thanks to Eat My Biscuit, if you're still here, that followed me apparently 2 hours ago and there was no alert. And it's only in my Twitch feed and not in my alert feed. No, it's smooth. Oh, are we talking to plants? Oh, like an hour later it's textured. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Like right now, it's smooth. I don't know how to like... I mean, you can kind of see like... Look at like actually like the reflection. Like the smooth arcs of it. And pretty good on this hand too. Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on whether or not I end up adding another layer of top coat. This is one of my favorite things. Even on Polo Right Thumb. In fact, Polo Right Thumb might even have gotten like a little bit more better of the green. Sad to have like not as much green, but it just ended up on the edge. Maybe that means we need to do something featuring the green. Yeah. I mean, I feel like okay, so like you glitter grabber and then you top coat, right? I mean, is it functionally different than just doing 2 layers of top coat? Or does it also function as a top coat? Is glitter grabber its own top coat and you don't have to top coat after? Oh, more flashlight time. It's thicker than top coat. Oh. Just like, ugh. Ugh. I mean, it was good before top coat, but now... It's so good. They're really... What is shading there? They're really juicy. The only thing I'm sad about is that there's like not enough of the green coming through, because I feel like the green is one of my favorites. And we've just got it on like the very side. I feel like I want to try and vertical traditional gradient these 4 on my nails. I know we had the whole conversation about what is a vertical gradient, and I don't agree with any of y'all, so let me do, you know, with the colors going this way, either sponge or like cozy style. It'd be like this, right? Jesus, that was almost bad. I got my nail like in the little spot between the cap and the bottle. I don't think it was quite dry enough for that if I had pressed it. Sponge, please, sponge, maybe. That's a decision for future Colette. But like, you know, wouldn't this just be so good with, you know, like I get like over here, I guess. We'll just go like right into that. Ugh. Like the depth too. Like they look like I've edited my nails or something. You're like looking into, diving into a sea of hollow gradient goodness. Chaos emeralds, yes. But I am going to call it at that, chat. And I'm gonna get some dinner and stuff and edit and get this up on YouTube for tomorrow. You're welcome, Taurus. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Let me see where I can send you off to. What's going on in Twitch land at this extremely early hour of the evening? Gidge, when are you starting? Is Gidge still here? Otherwise, maybe we go see Rat very soon. Are you talking 30 seconds or 10 minutes? Thank you, plants. Prismatic stone from Stardew Valley. Yes. Okay, now, okay. Surely somebody must like do something like that, like make little trinkets with nail polish. I feel like that would be really cool, like to do like, I don't know, like get a little smooth stone and like paint it all up with all of these, like, and make it a little, you know what I'm saying? That would be cool. 45 seconds. Did I already read that out loud? Do do do. I feel like that would be so cool. Yeah, or like a cabbage, or like a paperweight. I mean, it would be cool both ways. Like you could have it like where it was like on top of the cabochon, and you could have it where it was like under the cabochon. Right? That would be cool. Cause I mean, I feel like you could do this technique. It's like such a good, like it really does create a pretty smooth gradient when you have a formula that really like goes together nicely. And this is, I would say this is one of the most successful lazy gradients I've done, right? Thumbs especially, like the 3 colors on the thumbs, but like all the nails. Right? Really good. Also, to me, the finished nail, the finished manicure, I don't feel like the square glitters are in your face square at all. I feel like it's pretty rare for you to actually catch one and go like, oh, there's a square, right? I know a couple people had concerns about that. Especially on how prominent the squares were in some of the like marketing pictures. Thank you, Sonia. I think the squares are a non-issue unless you are really, really a square hater, chat. Like, it's just like, do you look at that and go, square glitter? Like, you don't. right? Like I can pinpoint a couple if I'm really like squinting at it. Okay, Screaming Neighbors. Great time to start wrapping it up here, chat. Some people don't like them. Honestly, I wasn't sure if I had strong feelings on them. I was just kind of like... And I think I still don't have strong feelings on them. I think they work well in this formula. I think they go well with the pixel theme. I don't think that they stand out dramatically. In fact, compared to some of the other polishes in Holo Taco that do have square glitter, I would say these are some of the most... or not most, least noticeable. I really like these, chat. I'm so happy y'all helped me talk myself into doing a comfy gradient. Because if I wouldn't feel silly about doing another sponge gradient, why should I feel silly about doing another comfy gradient? Right? Right. Anyhoozle. I'm gonna race over to Gidge. Gidge is doing Subnautica. If you don't know Subnautica, it's a survival game on a water planet. And they are fairly early game. I think if it's I don't know. It depends how fast they're going. I really don't know. I've missed almost all of Gidge's Subnautica, unfortunately. But I'm gonna catch some tonight because I'm gonna wrap up here. I'm gonna see if maybe I can catch a last beam of sunlight, and then I'm gonna, you know, clean up, eat dinner, those types of things, edit, and plan to see you guys tomorrow. Did I already Discord? I will give you guys updates on if I need to add another layer of top coat. Still feeling smooth so far. Sometimes I literally have had it where by the time I get to doing like my two-hand shots, like I can feel some texture. But they're still feeling smooth to me. But thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you to Christine and Holo Taco for sending me these lovely polishes. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, night, and Memorial Day weekend for those of you in the US. And yeah, I hope I'll see you all next time. And if you are in the future on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe, or if you'd like to join me live, twitch.tv/Colette MSLP. I hope you all enjoyed as well, and thanks for watching.